All right, what's up, guys? So, welcome to the channel. So, I'm Pack here today with Shunping, God of Dragons. He literally, his technical plays with his deck is beyond like my imagination. Like, I actually played him in the LCS, and yeah, he just opened up godly. Let's just say that. But anyways, without further ado, yeah, we're gonna have Shunping introduce himself, and then go a little bit about his deck choices, his theories with his side deck and his main deck choices. So without further ado, Shunping Zhu.
Yep, what's up, guys? As probably everyone's watching on the stream, yeah, I was the Rokket guy who ended with losing a top 4 to the champion at the end.
Nice,
So
yeah.
I guess I tried.
Yeah.
So I mean, the deck is doing pretty well for me, at least.
Yeah. No, so this is what your third top in a row now with dragons.
Correct.
Damn.
Correct.
Okay.
UDS first, Vegas 3v3 top 8, and LCS top 4.
Yeah, and I know people might be like, "Oh, you don't count this, event," but bro, there were some of the biggest names in Yu-Gi-Oh attending this
there
LCS.
Were some big names.
It's a lot of big names.
I mean,
so
the champion and Joe was like 3rd at Worlds this year.
Exactly.
So it's definitely like a high level tournament.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's go into your deck profile, like your choices.
Cool.
Yep. So
it's a third time I do a profile for the same deck
again. Yeah, right. But you definitely made changes from your prior list.
I made some changes.
Yeah.
But the core engine just didn't even change. Like
okay.
Like we started, there's 3 safer, a pair of babies, the best cards.
Yep.
Same ratio for Rocket Monster. These parts didn't change at all.
So you definitely say it's 3-2-2-1 is like the correct ratio.
Honestly, it's not like see, I do usually side out one router with the foolish, so that's like changeable.
Okay.
And I do actually thinking about putting more silver into it, because having more rocket isn't bad. Right,
because
as long as you have any dragon in the hand to make striker dragon get a blue sector, all the rockets are essentially extenders. Right,
yeah, because I saw you, I think in the, was it top 4, where you got DD Crowed on the Safer effect, where you send Safer for cost, and then
I got Valor on the Safer.
Oh, Valor on the Safer,
because I pitched the rocket for it. Then I tried to Guard Dragon Reborn the rocket.
Yeah.
It got DD Crowed.
Yeah, and then you had Boo Sector because you opened up 2 rockets, you just like summoned 2 and kind of went off. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so
I think maybe I misplayed because I could combo him.
Right,
I could just go B cop, then move the LP to do like a small board.
Right.
But if I got Nibiru, just game end. So I was thinking like making a sphere isn't terrible.
Right. Yeah, because I think
down to the end probably should just still go for it.
Right. And yo, how broken is Recharger? I've seen you make crazy plays with this.
So, if you're interested, going to the game, I think it's game 2 for top 4, where I was just abusing the zones.
Because I was watching the game, and I think you resolved RMD 3 times.
3 times.
I was like, yo, Recharger can reborn RMD? That's busted. Yes. But okay, so then you have like the 2 Abstract out, and you have RMD. Yeah, you're getting this card banned, bro. Yeah. I was surprised.
I was surprised this card wasn't bad for the April list.
I know. I'm like, okay, you probably got it eroded, but dang, Jesus Christ, man.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. But I think OCG was planning to errata this card for a long time.
Yeah. So have you? I know. When I was doing, you guys will see like in Sam Chung's list, he actually played 2 black metals. So why why 1 instead of 2? You think?
That's also a very good like same as Safer, this is also a 1-card combo.
Right.
But at the same time, like if I play 3 and 3, it's too many normal summons.
Right.
And those cards are only starters, they're not extenders. Okay. So I'd rather just save the spot for like more hand traps. As you see, there's like so many non-engine cards in the list.
Yes.
Because I was anticipating a very scary meta for this tournament.
Right.
Apparently I was wrong. There's salad everywhere, not everything else.
You played a bunch of control decks in Backrow. I remember I think we played round 3 and you were like, what? Yeah. I definitely anticipate the wrong meta.
Yeah. I was anticipating way more Luna and Spy. Dude, Spy was still endless the most represented, but Luna was just like absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, I was expecting a lot of like the the soft lock, like the soft infinite negate board.
Yeah,
but
same.
So I was like, where is all of this? But I mean, they
I
just
was
didn't.
almost just gonna put like Mega Fleet into the side,
Yeah.
anticipating I'm getting like Infinity Locked.
You know what's
Apparently,
funny?
it just never happened. I
So,
didn't even face the Luna at all.
so my Geist list actually had Chimera Tech in the side or like in my extra deck because I'm like, I get FT. This is FTK. I have no way to like beat this board. So yeah, I put it in this thing, but so okay, so double.
I never even see it.
Yeah, so two Phantasmes over one.
I really want to play 3. I just don't have space for it, so I'm just cutting it 2.
Okay, gotcha. And
like,
I know
playing 3 Phantasm 1 Crow just looks wrong, right?
Yeah,
2 will be better.
right. Because I think in for Phantasme in your old list you had 1, right? From what I saw at the UDS.
Yeah, I had 1 because it's searchable by Safer and Brotor.
Right.
So no matter what happens, I will play 1 at least.
Yeah.
It's just this event, I really want to play 3.
Right.
And Phantasm is literally how I lost in Top Cut.
Right, because from what I saw, because I think what do? You go Heradic CL, Tribute, right? And then you summon Brotar. Brotar then searches Phantasme, right?
Yes. Yeah. This is very good against like Salad.
Right.
And Spiral.
Because it puts up like more pressure. You dig into your deck. You see Dark Ruler. See you later.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Like the dream was Phantasm into Nibiru or Dark Ruler against the combo decks.
That's true. And I think so essentially you have a lot of like ways to get there.
Yeah. Like I did a broadcast for my team TCS last week, and when during the topic of what card I'm anticipating more for the meta, I was actually saying Phantasm. Phantasm like looking very great for this current format.
Right.
Well, I mean this imaginary ending format.
Right. So you think like in the going into MR5 you're gonna cut Phantasm? You think?
MR5, I think I'll just rebuild everything based on the meta. Because like when MR5 start with the new ban list, my deck will I will have to build it not anti-meta, but be anti-meta.
Right. Okay.
So it's different now.
Yeah. So you're
my deck will most likely be like anticipated.
Right.
So everyone will focus on me.
Right. Your deck will get anti-meta, literally, is what you're saying. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So right now, like my current list was anti-meta in other like combo decks.
So bro, tell me, how good was DD Crow, bro? Holy smokes! I saw you you destroyed Salads with this card. Banished the Rage.
I was debating Crow or Ash in the main because like these are just very Crow is very good against the meta in general.
Right.
Spike can got hit if their hands is like not god.
Yeah.
Luna definitely hurts. We know that.
Yeah.
And even like decent against like Dragon Mirror.
Right. So do you think this has more impact than Ash? Because I know in your previous list you had 3 Ash.
I really want to play Ash due to Shadow Fusion.
Right.
But I end with just saying I have 3 Dark Ruler in the main, so I'm fine letting my opponent Shadow Fusion. I just move the Ash to the side. That's my end.
Okay.
That's my end result.
Okay, gotcha.
Although I end up playing so many Salads, and I just have to stare the Dark Ruler in my hand.
That's fair. So 3 Cosmic Cyclone. How was that in like the whole tournament today? Was it good or no?
It's still just the same reason. Like the card's good. Even both going first and second.
Yep.
Going second, I actually had the chance to Cosmic Resort, but it wasn't enough to like stop the other monsters.
Okay, gotcha. Like I mean, even against Altergeist, like it's really good, like hitting the spoofing.
I mean, obviously good against Altergeist. Yeah. It's also good like against like any field spell strategy, like Meltdown, Mystic Mind, Diagram, even just mirror match for Boost Sector. I actually Cosmic Sam's Boost Sector game 1.
Oh, and it actually probably hurt him a lot because he couldn't.
It's just game because he couldn't like summon his Rokket for hand.
Right. Hey, okay, so Cosmic is still definitely in the list. Okay, and then the 3 Dark Ruler. So what are your thoughts about maining Dark Ruler? Would you think it was the correct
I was anticipating a lot of like great combo board.
Yeah.
So I can just go drop. See, the good part for Phantasm. Let's go back to Phantasm. Phantasm is good, especially good because you can even drop it against Appaloosa.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Your opponent will fear you just chain the Phantasm. Like if they try to negate Phantasm, you chain the Nibiru game in.
That's true.
That's game.
That's game. Yeah.
So they will not negate the Phantasm. Like if you drop the Phantasm, and you draw your Dark Ruler, it just game.
That's true. So either way, it puts a lot of pressure, like just like mind game wise, right?
Yeah. The other part, like Phantasm, in my opinion, is just like it will almost never be negated by an Appaloosa. Like your opponent is not able to take the risk.
Right.
So it's always gonna draw you cards and to farm things.
Yep.
That's why I really want to play 3 of them. Also, it's a dragon, so if I just go, actually drop Phantasm, draw the Dark Ruler.
Yep.
My turn, I just Dark Ruler the board. I can just normal summon any dragon and that's full combo because that's Romulus.
That's true. That is very true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
now dropping Phantasm, Dark Ruler, and Nibiru, that was definitely the idea. It just I didn't play anything that's worth me Dark Ruler, or I just play them and never see it.
So what was your matchups like? You know, like in 8 rounds of Swiss. Like, do you remember what you played against?
I actually wrote it down. So
perfect.
Round 2, I play a Danger Maju.
Yep.
Round 3, I play against you, Ultra guy.
Destroyed me, bro. Game 3, you opened double evenly. Red rebooted. Lightning Storm.
I didn't open any of my engine cards.
Yeah.
And you made me go first.
I made you go first.
Which is five side cards in hand.
Yeah, which was like interesting because you probably thought I was gonna go first, but if I did win first, dude, I was dead. Oh my god.
Honestly, like you could normally you will go first.
Yeah.
But even you let me go first, I can still just take the risk in having these side cards.
Yeah. Because to be
my combo is like 1 or 2 card.
Yeah.
1 or 2 card combos.
Because I was like risking because
I'm able to afford that many side cards, which are halfway dead in the main. But
I think
fine.
The turn after you drew a quick launch, and I was like, "Are you serious?"
I drew. No, I didn't draw quick launch. I drew Tracer.
Oh, Tracer. Yeah, you did Tracer.
Yeah, that was a Tracer.
I was like, that's a wrap. That's game over.
Yeah. that's either a Savage or just other things.
Nah, yeah.
That was
that was it.
That was round 3.
Yep, round 4.
Yeah, round 4 was my first. Round 4 was my first loss to a Spiral.
Oh, okay.
My opponent just opened Soul and Elwolf all 3 games.
He opened Souls all 3 games.
Souls and Elwolf though 3 games.
That's crazy. Are you serious? That's crazy.
Game 3, I started my game 1. I lost the die, so I'm expecting a loss for game 1.
Yep.
Game 2, I won because I started.
Yep.
Game 3, I look at my hand. It was Safer, Nibiru, Lightning Storm, DD Crow.
Okay.
It's definitely good, right?
That sounds really good.
Activate Foolish. Yeah, he goes activate Foolish Good, summon Souls, Elwolf though.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, he got it.
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah, that was round 4.
Yep.
Round 5, I played a Shadow Invoke.
Okay.
I think that was a feature, and I DC'd game 2, but I still won.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I won game 1. I won game 1. Then I start game 2. I look at my hand.
Yeah.
I look at my hand. There's like both Panker Tops evenly.
Oh my.
Plus Safer Quick Launch.
That's broken.
White Dragon Quick Launch. I think that was my hand.
And you were going second? And you were supposed to go second? What? Dude, that was FTK. You beat Winda easy.
Then my opponent's star was Invocation, Fuse Size, and Hedgehog Summon Construct.
Okay.
And I DC'd after that.
Oh my god.
So I took a loss, but it's fine. Game 3, I started. I'm going first with trap cards.
Yeah.
He's not winning.
Yeah.
Also, I think. Do
you open anti-spell?
No. But I spear into Corky Miro Draco after he cracked some things, and he just stuck there. I normal Tracer attack for 5 turns per game.
Oh my god, yeah. So yeah, now I guess we'll talk about that when we get to the side deck.
We'll get to the side. And that was round 5. Round 6 was Salomon Gray. Yeah, that one's easy because he just brick. How Salomon Gray should be.
Yeah.
Round 7 was another Spiral. I went first, and game 2 I drew side.
Okay.
Round 8 was another Salomon Gray. It was Shavon, but that match was almost just doesn't even matter. So I would just say fuck it, and I just got hand trapped. I got Nibiru. I got Nibiru. He put the token attack. I dropped Levy to rip the last card in hand.
Yeah.
He drew a card and just summon back monster. Go update jammer board low. Take both the token and Levy attack.
Oh my god, that's nuts.
Yeah. So that was round 8. That was Swiss. I ended with 6-2.
6-2.
Got
Okay.
15s.
Yep. But you lost to Shavon, who's highly seeded. Yeah.
Yeah. And Taka, I play Sam, which is a mirror. I explained already.
Yep.
Tape was a Dino, and he break 2 games in a row.
What? Free.
Yes. Game 1, he just go pass. Game 2, he goes set 1 monster, set 1 Backrow pass.
Wow. Wait, so you was playing True King Dinos, or you don't even know, right? I mean, he just bricked.
I know it's Dino before it started.
Yeah.
And I saw like, because the monster he said was baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but what happened was like game 2, he goes set 2 pass. My turn, I go drop safer 5, safer into Black Dragon, summon Black Dragon. He go trap trick Sanctum into size.
Okay.
So I look at a size and the face down monster, look at my hand.
Yeah.
And I have a Black Dragon on field. I was like, cool. Normal Quacky Mule Draco, battle face, target the face down.
Oh my god, that's nutty. And he was playing Dinos?
So, he was playing Dinos. So with Quacky Mule Draco on the field, there's no way I will die.
Yeah.
He has to enter battle phase, use the size to kill the Quacky Mule Draco, then main phase to do things.
Yeah.
Where I had a Nibiru at that point.
Yeah. That's crazy because Kokomir Draco prevents you from getting Nibiru too, now that I think about it.
Yes, but it's just like it barely happens because like the second where I almost finished the board, my opponent got a Nibiru me before I summoned the Draco.
That's true.
Yeah. So I have like stop at midpoint, which at that point it looks kind of awkward.
Yeah.
And that's how the top 8 ended. So I just like he killed my Draco, then he main phase to like activate True King, pop something, summon OV, drop Conductor with 1 card left in hand. I go Nibiru at the end. Nibiru before he tried to make a Doka, and the last card in hand wasn't miscellaneous. So I just nuked the board, and that's game.
GG.
I nuked the board with like a 12,000 token in attack position on his field.
Oh my god.
Next turn I just made a board sword.
Yeah.
Saying if he I just straight go into a board sword with nothing else.
Yeah.
And saying if he doesn't do anything, I'll just switch the token, battle attack, half it, then my board sword gonna be 9k attack a game.
Yeah, that's crazy. You don't even need the extra monster to turn to defense on your side.
Yeah. So he has to Nibiru the board sword. I just go cool. So he put the Nibiru in attack. So normal summon another dragon, summon red eyes, bring board sword battle attack again.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. Nibiru's crazy, bro.
Nibiru's like the biggest opponent for the entire tournament.
Yeah.
But I was just able to manage to like dodge it or play into it.
Yep. And then top 4.
Yeah, then top 4, we know what happened. I got him trapped. I got Phantasmate, that's it.
Dude, I think I was watching the game and you got Phantasmate, then Ash, then DD Crow.
Yes, then Crow, Crow.
Dude, what? I mean, like, Jesus Christ, bro. But overall, bro, you did really well, though.
I think I did my best already, so there's like nothing else I can do.
Right. So now I guess we'll go into the side deck, and then you can talk about like was it the right call, like why did you pick, for example, like Komero Draco?
Well, first for the main deck at least, I don't think Dark Lord should be in the main if I know there's like no Luna.
Yeah.
And at that point, it will still be 3. It will still be 3 draw for spirals.
Right. So in that case, okay.
At that point, like, it's already ended. It's like the format ended today, so like no one cares.
Right.
Yeah, like we didn't even know the tournament gonna happen until like a week before, and no one has time to practice it.
Yeah,
so,
no one was testing.
Yeah. So for the side, Quacky Mule Draco, that's the only thing I didn't like. I didn't show to the public before, like at the UDS or Vegas.
Right.
I mean, obviously I know this card exists. Like people played Endangered Thunder before.
Yes.
And I was trying to hide this for more mirror matches.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cause like Luna, they can probably just like go around there with other things.
Yep.
And also it's doing like if I'm going first, I'm already winning against Luna.
Yes.
If I'm going second, the card is like pointless.
Yeah.
Spiral is like they have other attributes like Super Agent is an Earth.
Yeah, like, it's so crazy. So
they can just do things. Like the only thing it stops is Master Plan, which is still good, but it's like it's not that amazing.
I think Tough is like a win.
It's emptiness. Mirror and Shadal, it's emptiness.
Yeah, it's so that's crazy. Yeah, I think you summoned it against Christian Rivera in round 5 or 4 when you DC.
Yes.
Yep.
No, that was game 3. Yeah. That was game 3, like the game after I DC. Like, I summoned it so he dropped a Phantas against my Sphere.
Yeah.
My turn, and I think my ending board was like Sphere, Abomination, and Tracer, because he Ghost Ogre in my board Savage.
Yep.
So what happened was like he goes battle phase trying to bait the. So I look at his extra that at the end phase. I saw one construct.
Yo.
So I just banished the starving first. Then in his draw phase, I popped the tracer itself.
Yeah.
And grabbed another silver, banished his construct.
Oh dang! He only plays one construct in the extra deck.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It makes sense because they like the spot become the predator plan.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But now since he only has one, like I'm even fine if he wanna shut off you because he's not gonna say anything relevant to be honest.
Yes.
He's then the only shutdown monster or some window which just doesn't advance the game state.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
So I did the silver in draw phase, and it was me only having sphere, abomination. That's it. Yeah. And he has a Fantas.
Right.
So instead of doing anything, he just goes straight battle phase, attack attack the sphere.
Yeah.
Which is not a round play at all.
Yep.
But I just changed the sphere, bounce back the Fantas, and activate sphere effect. He had an El Shaddai, he didn't use it, he didn't realize.
Yeah.
I just go, all right, summon Venti MTS.
Oh my god. I mean, but it would be at 0 stats, right? So he can technically beat over it.
But if he already entered the battle phase with Fantasma,
that's game over. Yeah.
So that turn at least was guaranteed. Just like he's not able to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And I think he set a Squamata, but he has to pop the Abomination next turn when attacked.
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't, if he popped the Draco, I would just be able to do a board game, turn 2. I mean main phase 2, and be able to like control the game no matter what happens.
Yeah. Right.
So he has to pop the Abomination, and I just go Tracer attack. And he just goes desires, drew cards, still don't have a monster. It's a 0 defense, but he just doesn't have a normal summon to beat it.
Yeah.
I tracer him for 5 turns for 8k for game.
That's crazy. Tracer's nuts. Yeah, and then Kokomiri Draco in that case sounds insane, dude. Like
because I had the levy from turn 1.
Yeah.
So I just safer at the back and show him every turn.
Yeah. That's nuts. Okay, so what about like the so 2 ashes? Did you think that was
2
correct?
ash was pushed up. 2 ash was pushed up. Like I won the main crow meta.
Yep.
Which I was like halfway correct because there's so many Salomon grades.
Right.
But I don't want to not have ash, so I don't have an out to shut off you. So
right.
Also the baby Cersars.
Yeah. Cause bro.
So that's why I decided to side the ash, mainly just for shut off fusion and.
Yeah. No, I saw you double DD crowed. Who was it? I think the salad player, right?
Was it double DD crow?
I think
I don't remember Joy double DD crow.
Oh, I think maybe that was Siobhan, but yeah, it was crazy. DD crow was very relevant. I didn't realize many players are actually playing it for this format.
The good part about crow over the ash is crow is a dark.
It is a dark.
Somehow it can be a cost for levy.
Oh, that's what you did against me. I think in my game you DD crowed my extravagance. Yeah. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, this guy crazy right now? And then I'm like, oh god, 11 years coming out, and then it forced my solemn judgment.
I only had 2 in the graveyard, so I had to DD crow to pop 2 cards up.
Yeah, then it was game over because then you killed me right after that. I was like, Jesus.
So. I don't remember.
Because I saw him judgment. I was like, yo. Are you serious? 11 years is not resolving. I'm like 11 years is not resolving. I'm like, I know you play 1, so I don't have to worry about the second one summoning and like popping more. That's always the scary part with Danger Thunder.
Did I save her at the back?
Yeah, you did. You saved her at the back. I was like, yo, I'm dead, but it's all good. So how did the 1 Pancratops do for you? Was it like insane?
I mean, it's a 1, so it's like so after Dark Ruler into the main, right?
Yeah.
I was like, my side looks pretty empty.
Yeah.
What else? What's the other good side cards?
Yeah.
All right, Pancratop, that's you now.
Yeah, it's you now. Yeah.
Because I don't want to side in Twin, because I kind of want my hands. Also, there's 3 Cosmic, 3 Lightning already.
Yep.
If I had a spot, it would actually be a Raigeki, because I'm actually anticipating a lot of the Buster Well block.
Yeah, I thought about that.
So,
yeah.
So Raigeki would just. In worst case, it's same as Lightning Storm, evenly just base something, right?
Right. That's crazy because I didn't see a lot of players doing that combo, like doing like the Buster block.
I didn't see it at all for some reason.
I think it's just due to the lack of testing, and this tournament came together in like the old formats or like current format, right? And so players just weren't comfortable enough to do that combo. But that combo was insane because you can get Dark Ruler and you will still be locked out of your extra deck.
Yeah.
But I think you had Cosmic Cyclone in the main, so like you had nothing to worry about. You were fine.
The Cosmic was also like, I mean Cosmic just because I'm anticipating that. So I want to have an out to it.
Yeah.
I remember the reason why I also decided to main all 3 Cosmic. Not only because of the Buster Whelp.
Yeah.
It's also because the
bird, right?
The Scythe Lock.
Oh, the Scythe Lock. Yeah.
No, the Scythe.
Yeah, the Scythe.
The artifact link.
The artifact, right? Yeah, because they pop it on your turn.
So whenever they probably my turn, I just change Cosmic. All right, now they have no.
Yeah. That's also a really good point, especially with Dagda. It's so consistent to like set up the Scythe.
Yeah, like Luna, like even I go play against Luna, right?
Yeah.
And Nibiru him in the middle board.
Yep.
They maybe still have enough things to make a Dagda tornado.
Right. That's
true.
At
that point, I'm still under lock. I just have the Nibiru with nothing.
Yeah.
So if I had a Cosmic, that's just game.
No, that's over. I mean, like, yo, you're telling me I can't play around a Tornado Dragon, bro? Like, it's game over.
He has to use the tornado to on the Scythe.
Yeah. You're right.
At that point, he just have nothing on the board.
Yes.
As long as I don't kill the Dagda to make him bring back. No, the Scythe is even banished by Cosmic. Never mind.
Yeah. No, that's just over. And then you have 3 Lightning Storm, which I think is like a must side, right? 3 Lightning Storm, 3 evenly.
3 Lightning Storm, 3 Lightning, 3 evenly, 1 reboot. That's just a must. Like I need else to Backrow.
Yeah, dude, you're telling me, man.
Getting Guru or getting Guys was not fun.
Yeah. So 3 anti-spell, bro. Did you draw it like a god, like at the UDS where you saw it every single time?
I still drew it quite often, to be honest.
Oh, that's insane. So how was this card? Do you still think this card is like should be in the side deck and super insane? Or
see, if I go first, combo is anti-spell, it just auto win.
Right, it's true.
Auto win.
That's true.
Dude, like the only case I can lose to is like Guys which double evenly or evenly imperm me. But at that point, I'm not even putting anti-spell into me.
That's true. It wouldn't even be sided. That's true.
Yeah.
And how Impure Order? How was that?
Impure Order is just a better anti-spell.
Okay. So did you do that? You put those cards in anticipation of like getting Dark Rulered? Is that the main reason?
Yeah, that could be a reason. Like Dark Ruler, Lightning Storm.
Yep.
Or just naturally lock down their engine cards.
That's true, because I think like for example like Spiral, they don't get big red, like they can't activate resort. Like it's just like over from there.
They cannot Elwolf though.
What? Yeah, it's just over. Yeah, imagine full combo and anti spell, just like. So okay, extra
also,
deck.
Like yeah. Well, the only thing anti-spell in Imperial Order now working on is Super Poly. Which Super Poly can be carried by Silver Rokket.
Yep. That's
true.
So
all the cards just like covering each other at that point.
Wait, so do you do that a lot where you like Abomination pop Silver Rokket end phase to like hit the just to play around Super Poly, right?
No, just to know what I'm playing against.
Oh, okay. So if you're going first, this is game 1, right? You always do that play.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I will. This is like the standard combo. Like that's part of the standard combo. So if I'm comboing, I will get there.
Oh wow, that's nuts.
I've also played a Spiral where he only has 1 instant fusion target and 1 helix.
Oh
he's
my
trying
God.
to fit like Selene, Selene, Needle Fiber, and everything in the extra deck. So he clearly doesn't have space.
Yeah.
I understand that part. So I just banished the single, like the 1 helix and 1 instant fusion target.
That's just game. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So I think Silver Rock is crazy because it actually punishes you for your deck building choices. Like if you decide to be like greedy, for example.
Well, yeah, but that's not a wrong choice. They just taking more risks.
Yeah.
And I'm just abusing that.
Yeah, but bro, imagine if you like playing against a Pendulum player and Electromite still at 1. Dude, hitting the Electromite feels so bad.
Oh yeah, rip Triff.
Yeah, R.I.P. Triff. Man. But all right, so extra deck, any changes or like any notable mentions?
The only change I did was I took out the 10E Synchro for Phoenix.
For Phoenix,
like,
right?
That's the last like. The core engine is 14 extra.
Yep.
And the last spell is just like changeable the entire time.
Right.
Like I tried to fit Needle Fiber in, but in order to do that, I need to fit Fiber, Appaloosa, and a Link Rebo most likely.
Okay. So
I just don't have space. Like the worst case, I can cut the 3rd Striker Dragon, which I really don't want to.
Yeah. And I think
that's still just 2 spaces. this. I don't have the ability to cut 3.
Gotcha. So what are your thoughts on needle fiber? I know, yeah, like you said, it's on your extra deck. Like, did you just think that it was too heavy on this extra deck?
That's one reason. Like, so this deck, the way I build it is more like Salomon Gray.
Right.
Not gonna lie, I don't like the deck, but there's a lot of theory we can extract from the deck.
Right.
I build it like, you can tell based on the some like the lineup of the cards, like the rockets and the field spells. I'm able to play like 3 to 5 turns. So I have like the turn 1, I do my board. Even they all got cracked, I still have a follow up turn 3.
Which
majority of the combo that doesn't have that ability to do it.
Yeah.
Like Spiral, if just destroy the whole board, just absolutely no recovery.
It's game over. Yeah. It's a wrap. Yep.
And the very similarity is shared. It's more like the build is more like salad, where you can crack everything and everything else is still in the graveyard that's recoverable.
Yeah.
And extra, just bring back the same thing and hope snowballing here.
Yeah.
The only difference is like the salad ending board depends on the back rows.
Right.
Where my ending board still depends on the front row.
Right.
However, after like I try any possible needle fiber variation, right?
Yep.
I just realized I'm losing the ability to grind till like at turn 3 or 5.
Right. I noticed that too, because I was actually testing this deck too. Like, I actually like was reaching out to you. I was like kind of curious because I was testing this deck with needle fiber, and I saw like, you know what, I'm making a super more insane board, but I lose a lot of like, you know, recovery because of that. You know, it's kind of like it's more Glass Canyon, like the same concept with Spiral.
At that point, you're just building the Dragon deck into a Spiral deck.
Right.
And I don't even know which one will be better at that point.
Yeah.
Also, fiber, like there's a special thing about fiber. If I'm using a fiber deck, I'm not starting the combo with Appaloosa on the top. I just don't even think it's good enough.
Right. So
I can just get Nibiru in at the time.
Yeah, so what are your thoughts on Rokket Synchron? Because it's a rocket monster that's a tuner that can like be summoned off of like fiber, for example.
Yeah, but that's all it does. It has almost no effect.
No, right, true. That's true.
It has to be normal summoned, which is just never gonna happen.
Yeah, unless you like hard draw V and like you dump like, I don't know, like a RMD, like a god or something, and then just.
Well, when summoned back, it's negated. The monster is negated.
It's negated.
Also, you're locked from Dark Extra deck as well. Same as
okay, never mind. Okay, that's booty cheeks.
So the card is like not gonna be used forever. It's only there because it's a rocket name tuner. That's it.
Well, I guess Tracer. So you know, it's funny enough. I was actually testing like Rocket Pendulums because I was like, yo, how do I incorporate, you know, like this quick launch, which is like broken, and Pendulums is a spell, so it's like, and then Rocket
quick launch is broken.
And then Tracer's a tuner. So I'm like, bro, there's a free needle fiber every time I draw a quick launch with Pendulum cards. So I was like, dang, this could be nice.
But you have to draw quick launch. That's the issue.
Exactly. So we have some questions from like the viewers. They're asking like, so what do you usually do after getting Nibiru on Boral Savage? He's asking, like the Boral Savage effect.
So usually when I combo, there's almost guarantee a sphere on the top in case Nibiru happens.
Yep.
That's usually the case. That's another reason why I say I just don't like if you're not able to Appaloosa after fiber.
Yeah. I actually noticed that. I think when I played against you, I saw you make Hieratic Seal, and I was thinking to myself, like, damn, that's kind of broken, because even if I Nibiru right here, Hieratic Seal would just summon a rocket from the deck, Tracer pop, summon
Hieratic Seal can summon a lot of things.
Dude, it summons so much. I'm like, the heck, you can summon any dragon you want. I'm like, Jesus. So yeah, it definitely was like hard for me, like trying to like figure out when to Nibiru you.
Yeah, so if you Nibiru me at the end, and I haven't used Safer, and I have one more extender, I can resummon Savage.
That's true.
Like, Seal will flow into Safer. Safer will get white or black.
Yep.
Then I have another extender to summon Tracer.
Yep.
Which all the extender does in the deck. Then I will go Safer, put the Savage back, and resummon it again. The negate is once per turn, but the equip is not.
That's crazy. So you can actually re-equip. That's interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, so I will have like a 45 Savage on my board.
Yeah.
With 4 counters against a Nibiru, and I still have the big ass token on it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the game state isn't terrible. It just the downside is before the master will change.
Yeah.
The Savage will be locked on the top.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. And all other plays I do usually is like summon a Brotor, and Brotor target either itself to grab a Phantasme or target the Nibiru or the Nibiru token to grab my Nibiru.
And then that prevents you from getting killed, so that you can like continue like having that turn.
I can start grind.
Yeah.
I can start grind because I build a deck like Solomon Gray.
Right. Bro, Boost Sector is broken for coming back. Jesus Christ.
There's two soul charging the back. One's Boost Sector, one's Quabble.
Yeah. Oh my God. So tell the people watching like how broken is Quadboro.
So like let's just continue the topic. What happened after Nibiru?
Yeah.
Like after that Nibiru, I might grab my Nibiru Phantasm, so I won't die next turn, right?
Yep.
Then the turn after, if first my opponent has more monster than me, Boost Sector is a soul charge.
It is. Yeah.
If not, if they don't have that many monster, then all I need is a dragon into Striker Dragon, which will add the Recharger back.
Yeah.
Recharger pitch itself, summon Red Eyes back.
Yeah.
Then Red Eyes will able to bring either Pisty or bring Quaboro back.
Yeah. That's broken.
If I have another monster, I can just go Red Eyes, bring back Pisty.
Yeah.
Another monster and Red Eyes into a Link 2, then use Pisty, bring back Red Eyes again. Red Eyes, bring back Quad.
Yeah.
Quad, pop something, get more rockets, make a Boar Sword.
Dude,
that's like more than on the board.
I saw the biggest brain play you made against. I think it was in top 4. You were playing. Yeah, you were playing. Yeah, you did RMD, bring back LP, pointing like, and then you made it so that it was pointing to his what is it?
Yes, the Sunlight Wolf.
The Sunlight Wolf, and I was like, oh no, that's OTK. That's game.
There's a very tricky thing if my opponent gave me a zone. Like, imagine it can be like any zone: Galatea, Shizuku, Sunlight Wolf, Appaloosa,
like anything. Phoenix.
And, and at that point, I was just able to be comboed with 3 monsters because there's a zone there. The typical play is like, so at the zone, like imagine it's a Sunlight Wolf, right? In front of Sunlight Wolf, make a Striker Dragon. Next to Striker Dragon, where Striker Dragon points to, make a Pisty. Yeah. Pop Striker Dragon itself, Pisty a monster back. Then you link the monster you summon back into LP, put it on the top.
Right. That's
so even
nutty.
LP is still on the top, but there's still a zone where Pisty and Sunlight point to. Then just LP summon whatever you need from the deck, and that's like enough monster on the board.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. Yo, another viewer is asking, so he was saying, why do you still play Foolish without Destrudo? And he's also asking, would you send anything else, or would want to send anything else besides Absoluter? And he's also, and one more question. He has 3 questions. And he says, also, why did you cut 1 World Legacy Guard Dragon?
So Foolish is good because I still want to send Router.
Yeah.
I mean, I do use like those. The second Router and Foolish is almost always combined, and if one of them is out by doing siding, the other one is guaranteed out.
Right.
And the tricky part about Foolish is like I can even send Safer or Leveneer.
That's true too. To reborn back, or like to add back with Safer,
If I have either one in the graveyard, sending the other one. So Foolish is like not always there unless I open like all my dumpy card like Ravine Foolish or all right, and then just can't do anything with it.
Right. I mean, you could dump Brotar for like as protection. Like Brotar's crazy.
Brotor, but like if I summon Brotor back, now I just already use a Foolish. I probably don't have that many hands to like,
that's true
for the Brotor.
Yep, that is true too.
Because like Ravine, like Romulus and Ravine, that's something like just always getting stopped by because that's just attracting hand traps.
Yeah.
But Foolish is just easier to like
resolve.
The last 2 cards in my hand was Foolish and something and an extender, so it's enough for me anyway.
Right. And then,
also, I don't like to start with Romulus. Start with Romulus means I need another monster to make Sphere to dodge Nibiru.
That is true, yeah. So that's why do you just start with Spears? Is that like usually the line to play?
If I can, I guarantee start with Spears.
Yeah.
If I have to go Romulus, I will go Romulus and link Romulus into Spear.
Ah, okay. And then what about World Legacy Guard Dragon and then Monster Reborn? Like, why cut one the World Legacy?
Yeah. So obviously World Legacy Guard Dragon is better than Monster Reborn unless you draw both, which So the other thing is like first, like, because I put the Dark Ruler in the deck, right?
Yep.
I'm expecting all the combo decks will know about it, like anticipating being Dark Ruler, so they will try to get anti-spell.
Right.
Which, if that happened, having a World Legacy Guard Dragon in hand kind of sucked.
Right.
I'm anticipating a lot of anti-spell as well, so I just cut it down to 1.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, this card is a very good card. It loses to anti-spell hard.
Yeah, and then what? Yeah, dude. I mean, I was playing Ultra guys, bro. You already know, I was maining anti-spell. Anti-spell order. I was maining that card. That card is crazy. Yes. It's so abusive. Yes. So why not? Why not Monster Reborn? Because I know World Legacy is only level 4 or lower.
That's just a worse World Legacy.
Okay, because World Legacy gives you that move too. Is that why?
Yeah, World Legacy will make me able to combo with 3 monsters.
Okay. That's crazy. Okay, interesting.
Like Monster Reborn, if you already have things in the graveyard that's good for Monster Reborn, means you probably got Nibiru already.
Yeah, that's true. So what are your thoughts now going to like MR5, like and the new ban list? Do you think that Rokket will still be like quote unquote the best deck?
I think it is. Like for this tournament specifically, I will say Rokket is probably not the best. I think Spiral with the right build with enough practicing will probably be the best for this specific tournament.
Right. Okay.
And Rokket will be the second with it.
Yep.
And for the new list, sorry, there's only one good deck left.
There's only one good deck left. Team Rokket.
Yeah.
Team Rokket.
Yeah. Why would this not be good at this point?
That's true. I mean, nothing I hit. Like, the only thing I hit was, like, the Strudel, which doesn't even count.
I wasn't even playing this.
Yeah, you would have been playing it. That's interesting. Well, look, yo, bro.
Like, my entire main doesn't even have a target doesn't even have a tutor at all. So I have no way to... Oh, there's Tracer. I have no target to summon by Fiber at all.
That's true, yeah. Because I was thinking about it, too, because I saw Sam Chung, his list actually played the Strudel. And I was like trying to like compare the two and see like the differences.
Because my Vegas list is so like if you build a deck with like higher engine ratio, because like my Vegas deck I have about 30 to 31 engine cards. Yeah. With Ash Draw Cosmic.
Yeah.
But after that, I'm anticipating more combo decks. So the ratio for this deck I think is 26 to 14.
And bro, any last shoutouts? Before we close this out.
Oh yeah, definitely shout out to like Nick, Hani, and Cody for like hosting and commentating the tournament. Right. It was like this is the first ever biggest online we ever tried.
Right, and we crashed Duelbook, bro. Yeah. We destroyed Duelbook.
In my opinion, this tournament actually goes like pretty well with Discord.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree, and I think this was really well run. Like. Luxury did a great job. Like, Nick, Hani, like all the mods, everyone. I think it was really well run. I'm excited for the next one.
Same. I mean, the next one should be soon because it will be a replacement for Hartford.
Yes.
Right?
So I think the estimated time frame is like April 18th. Like when Hartford was supposed to be.
Yeah. Mid late April, I think.
Yeah.
That should be the time.
So no, dude, definitely. Well, staying tuned, and bro, of course, congratulations again, bro, Dragon God, dude. This is your new title, bro.
I also have more shout outs. Yeah, obviously.
Of course.
My own team.
Yes.
Team TCS.
Yep.
And actually, special shout out to my boy Almam. He's the Mech Knight Invoke guy.
Okay, that's awesome.
It's actually his first top ever.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. Yes. That's sick.
And because he won the VIP from my local.
Yeah.
When I was at Tulsa winning the UDS.
Oh, no way.
So he was very excited to just go to Charlotte with me because we're going to sit next to each other at the VIP corner.
Yeah, right? And 2-round buy free.
But Charlotte got canceled. So he was just like, neither of us were like doing anything.
Yeah.
And we saw the luxury thing. Yeah. And Hani told me the UDS champs are able to get 2-round buys.
Yep.
So does the VIP winners.
Yeah,
as long as you get approved from the local. Then I was like, my local post a picture.
Yep.
For the VIP winner.
Yeah.
So I just straight text him saying, I think it happens on that Thursday or Friday before the tournament.
And you just got
so
you just
my
signed
friend
him up.
Actually had no testing. Yeah, he had no testing. He just grabbed his deck and made it to top 8 actually.
Oh, are you serious? That's awesome.
He made it, he lost to Siobhan at top 8.
Okay, fair. And Siobhan got second, so
Siobhan got second. I also lost to Siobhan for the final.
In Swiss, right? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it. Pretty much.
But that's
It was
awesome.
a good weekend. It was a very fun weekend.
Yeah, bro. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and take
Thank
this
you.
interview. And of course, guys, like, you know, please like, subscribe to this channel. Like, definitely want to do more deck profile videos and like do this informational interview so you can understand, you know, from like the perspective of like a really good player, the thought process behind deck building, side deck theory, like, you know, the cards choices, like, you know, why they did what they did. I think that will help us, you know, all improve, you know, as we start to like look into like these deck lists, because there's a lot that goes behind them, and of course like the player itself. So yo, thank you so much, Shu, again. And thank you everyone and all the viewers as well for attending. I really appreciate all your support and love. Like, this is super exciting. Yeah, and so anyways, thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye, have a good one, bro.